Adrian was a bus driver when Ann was born. He was a Manila bus driver.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we're reminiscing because it's raining and cruddy out right now.
Missing the past, yeah.
Which is actually very refreshing. Jenny and Judy are, of course, cooking me my sausage, my daily sausage.
Traffic.
What?
Traffic.
Yeah, traffic, even in the rainiest, the crappiest of times. There they are, the hardest workers. I think we'll run over to Toyota today and check on the car today. Today. It's time. There was some more damage. They found more damage under the hood, radiator brackets and everything else. So I want to go over and check it out. They're reaching out to insurance to get more covered. So stay tuned. We'll go over and see it in progress, all torn apart.
I told him, hug, not smelling his armpit.
There's your hug. Hello. Vlog?
In the YouTube.
With you in it? Yeah. Philip here again, everybody. We're gonna go take a peek at the car. I told you there was some additional damage. He had let me know insurance is still in the process of okaying it all. So this is nice. This is a big shop you guys have here. Wow.
You are in vacation?
Yeah, we're back from vacation. Wow, this reminds me of like the United States. You know, all this big and beautiful facility you have here. Oh, even upstairs. Wow. Good morning. All right, we weren't able to bring you some of the video from upstairs. Boy, this thing, my car is up on like the 3rd or 4th floor of this place. They got multi-floors for the repair shop. That's awesome. This is a great place. So I will bring you some still photos as to the damage and the car under repair. Thank you very much. There is some additional parts, like I said, the radiator mount, a couple other things that was submitted to insurance. Insurance is just making sure that it's going to be covered. So it's in the works. Take a look at these pictures. Really happy with it. They still got to paint it, put it all back together, clean it all up. I wanted to make sure and point out that the camera, the 360 camera that I had put in aftermarket, will be back in the front like it was. If there's any problems with that, I'll just go back to where I had it installed. But for right now, I'm real happy with what's going on here at Toyota. I'm glad I brought it to a reputable Toyota dealership to do the repairs on my Toyota car. What a place, what a place. As long as we're cruising in the rain right now, if you or anybody comes to the Philippines or anywhere and you rent a motorbike, a word of caution, and I brought this up before, but it bears reminding or repeating one more time. If you drive on the painted lines, be extremely cautious because it's like ice. If you brake when you're on top of one of these white painted lines, you may go down. I had to catch myself one time. I had to brake and there was some traffic and I was coming a little bit too fast, and I learned right then. Good thing I had some instinct or some skills where I put my foot down, or I would have been laying and sliding along the pavement. So when you're motorbiking in wet conditions and you're on these painted lines, exercise extreme caution because they are like ice. Do not brake on a painted surface. in at a Rusi dealer. This is the local motorcycle brand, one of the local motorcycle brands. I'm not familiar with the pricing on all of these all the time, so I wanted to be a little more familiar. Because if you've seen my vlogs lately, we were down in the province and Ann's father and I were running around looking at trikes. I just wanted to get a little more familiar with the prices of said motorcycles, brand new, in comparison to what Ann's father's looking at, which would be a sidecar and a motorcycle in addition to his motorcycle already, which is several years old and pretty run down. You know, if I'm reading this right, the Flex 125 scooter here, down payment of $3,000, you get it for a year, you get 6,500 pesos a month. Otherwise it's cash on delivery, 60,000 pesos. I want to make sure that that's right. Let me just ask this lady real quick. Looking at, can I ask you a question? So yes, cash on delivery, this is the amount you'd pay, take it outright. Otherwise, if you wanted to do terms, down payment $3,500, this is your monthly, just like in the States. And that is for a Flame 150, fuel injected. These are all the Macho TC 175s. See, this is more my speed. I guess this is back in the day more my speed. I did own a dirt bike back in the day. This is a nice looking KRY 200cc. Pretty bare bones, off-road, lightweight. 73,000 pesos. I'll do the conversion. The only problem with something like this here in traffic is the clutching. You know, all the clutch action you'd have to go through constantly. Look at this. We got a tuk-tuk. 200cc, 160,000 terms. This is the Rusco Rupia tuk-tuk. Little cedar. Yeah. I'm not much of a tuk-tuker. That would be something to have though. You see these in other countries around the world, not so much here in Angeles. You do see some tuk-tuks. You see more motorbikes than anything else though. The TC Macho, 48,500, brand new. If you wanted to step down to a 150, 46.5, 2,000 pesos less. I would, in my mind, I would go with the more powerful for the 2,000 pesos or the $34 difference. 125s, 150s, 175s, dirt bikes, off-road, scooters in here. You've seen the prices. Very economical. Can any of those Machos be used on a trike? Okay. Advise probably a 175 or how bigger is better. Something like that. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me tour your place. This place is located, that's MacArthur Highway up there, this road. I don't remember the name, and then Marquee Mall's down there where we just went down to see the Toyota, or we're going to see the Toyota. I don't know where this will be in the video. In comparison real quick, you guys, if you know that I own this NMAX 155 scooter automatic. It's perfect for traffic around here because you don't have to shift. I was just talking about the clutch needed for the off-road over there. Something like this brand new, I believe, is about 130, maybe a little bit more, 130,000 pesos. Again, that over there is 73,000 pesos for an off-road, 48,500 for a 175 Macho. just give you a little comparison as to the prices between scooters, off-road, and motorbikes, motorcycles, and tuk-tuks. One of the only stop signs in town. One of the only stop signs in town. Nobody stops at. Tires on this thing. What? Quite the off-road machine here. Turbo, diesel, lifted, 36-inch, 35, 6-inch tires on it. Yeah. Snorkel. Definitely an off-road machine there. Okay, we're doing a little comparison today with Honda. We're at the Honda dealership. So if you look at this one, this is similar to my NMAX. This is the ADV 160, 177,000 brand new. They have different models. They have the ADVs and PCX. They have quite a few different. Hello. So here's the same thing. This is the PCX. Same size engine, but it's at 142. Man, sometimes the difference is the ABS brakes, anti-lock braking system, maybe larger storage. Different shocks on the back, as you can see, the stock shocks compared to the, looks like aftermarket, but they're not. They come stock on these ADVs compared to the PCX. Here is the off-road dirt bike in a 125. Very nice little unit. Doesn't have a price available. And here's like a crossover, street and off-road. Then you get into some of these real touring bikes. These are big 750s, 1100 over here. Of course, you have the crotch rocket that everybody used to like back in the day. This big 11, or what is it, a 1000 cc for $1,600,000. This 1100 is very tall for just under $1 million. It's a big bike, very tall bike. You see these groups of these all around the Philippines. Touring, very comfortable, everything you might need. 4-stroke. What does it give me for weight? Curb weight 229 kilograms, so that comes out to like 500 pounds. And then they have the street bikes, naked bikes, CBR 650s, 500s. Got your more of a street Rebel, 400,000 piece or CC, 400,000 pesos for a 471, almost a 500. Able to take that on the big roads around here. It's got to be 400 cc's or more. Another nice tourer for 750. I like the handguards. Again, a bigger, more heavy bike, but beautiful, very beautiful. This would be if I was a huge bike fan and touring all the time, I would like one of these. You get into some of these smaller click 125s. This is a 110. Very agile around here. Easy to get around in traffic. Limited storage. Step up a little bit. 131 for a click 160. More storage. Still very nimble. You could put all kinds of storage on those kind of things. I really like this matte red color on this. Beautiful. Click 160s. ADV 160s again that we looked at already. And then these are like the trike bikes here. We had looked over at Rusi, the 150s, the 125s. This is a 125. TMX, these would make for a good trike. TMX. This is a scooter again. I don't see a price on this. I will find out if I can online for a TMX 150cc. Again, Honda's a better brand than the Rusi is. 121 kilograms, about 250, 300 pounds right there. Gives you a little idea between a Rusi and a Honda. This is the Honda dealership. Santo Domingo, Angeles City. We're going to stop at a Yamaha dealership on the way back this way, just about a half block down. And lastly, we are now at the Yamaha dealership. These are like Grand Touring 700s. It looks like a 900 GT. 930,000 pesos for this beautiful thing with all this storage. I don't know if the storage is included in that price. Very nice bikes. Of course, they have their crotch rockets, their R7 700 cc's. They have their large top of the line, 1000 cc's R1s. Kind of the nostalgic throwback design here, colors. Another R7. Your pure off-road here. 125s, 250s, 450s. That's for the true die-hard off-roaders. Here's kind of a naked bike. 700cc for about 540 pesos. 540,000 pesos. 800,000 or 730,000 pesos for this 900. Beautiful color. I love that blue. Always like the blue, the Yamaha blue. XSR 900s. Okay, let's get back down into the reasonable ranges. The Mios for 80,000. This is what, a Mio 125. Here's kind of a throwback model. Cute little design. You see these running around town quite a bit. Old school, but brand new. Here's your Aero 155s. 124,000 pesos, brand new. This is like what Andre drives, an Aero X. 130,000 pesos. Sportier than my NMAX. Very nice. Same size, same displacement. I don't know, I think it might be a little bit less storage than an NMAX. Here's an NMAX right here. More off-road specialties, kind of an in-between. Off-road, it's kind of an enduro from back in my day. They called them enduro. And then you have the larger, big road capable 400cc T-Max. T-Max. Here's an in-between X-Max 300. It's like double my N-Max, but it's not quite big road legal. Here's some N-Max new. Let's see if we can find a price. No. I still think these N-Maxes new are about 130, 140,000 pesos. I kind of like the matte color gray. Kind of a green blue. Some more smaller scooters. Mio 125 for 82.3 or 82.9. Just under 83,000 pesos for a Mio 125. Alright, you guys, that gives you an idea as to the different brands of motorcycles here in the Philippines. The Rusi, the Honda, the Yamaha. There's also Kawasaki, I'm sure Suzuki, some off brands. But it gives you a good idea as to what you're looking at brand new. Of course, you can always find motorbikes used anywhere around here. Is it, you know, for me personally, I would be suspect buying a used motorcycle. I trusted my landlord, who I bought my N-Max from for 80,000 pesos. I couldn't find one close to 110 or even, you know, less than that when I was thinking about buying. Then he offered me mine for 80, so I snapped up on it. All right, that's Motorcycle World for you today. Philippine style. And again, this dealership, Honda's right there, is on MacArthur Highway, down towards Santo Domingo. Yamaha dealership, Red Zone, Superbike Center. Nice thing about buying reputable brands like this is they do their own service right in shop. OEM parts. Certified mechanics usually know what they're doing. No money, no honey. You guys know what time it is. It's Adrian time.
Alright, shout out to Dean and Remy from Gold Coast, Australia.
Woo!
Shout out to Zane and Sophie from Gold Coast, Australia. Shout out to Bruce and Iva from Gold Coast, Australia. Shout out to Old Smile. Shout out to Bruce from Cali. Shout out to Mike from Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. Shout out to Henry from Chicago. Thank you for watching, Sport Fans.
And real quick,
Shout out to Miko's family.
Nikos, Dean and Remy here visiting, or actually they moved here. So we're just getting catch up. We're getting their story. Shout out to anybody.
Shout out to my sister-in-law, Verna, and her husband. They both have their birthday today.
Oh my gosh, happy birthday to you too. Remy, put you on the spot. Anybody you want to say?
Shout out to my sisters in Australia.
Okay. I like how shy they get. It's so sweet. So thank you to them for showing up, saying hi to us. Michael, what do you got?
Shout out to my name, Michael.
Hey, a high energy guy here on Lockheed Street. So thank you to everybody, and we'll see you in the next vlog.